Eduardo, to the booth. You are in trouble. Eduardo, to the booth. Hey, Holmes, Eduardo, to the booth. Welcome to the burn down.
Howdy, people.
Got Eddie is in the house with me tonight. Looks like we got 11 chaps in the chat.
Viewers.
11 viewers. If you guys are, we'll wait for a couple more people to file in here. Usually they file in. If you are in the stream, say hi. I know Amy's probably watching. I know that's a guaranteed.
Look.
Oh, yep. There. She says, hey. I bet you Mickey's at home watching right now while she's working on the house.
Yeah, you must have her busy.
John Cashin. Yeah. We got home improvements going on.
Never ends.
Josh Heidi. Parker said, what's up?
Howdy, Parker.
We got just a few things to talk about on the burn down tonight. Paul Atkins, hey, what's up, bud? Not a whole bunch of topics. Chad had to work late tonight. He works for Heating and Cooling Company, and of course, right now it's
prime time
for his work. So he couldn't be here. Eddie and Wyatt are here doing layout changes, working on the final touches of the layout, which looks pretty stellar.
The ProSource layout.
There you go. The ProSource edition, special edition layout. Let's take a look at the layout, shall we? Well, we'll keep them in suspense. We'll look at some of the topics here.
I haven't shedded any pics, so
because that's one of the topics. So we're going to go over the St. Patty's Day race coming up. We're going to go over the layout. We'll show you the layout, and I'll zoom in on some aspects of the layout. We're going to go over novice class. An issue with the novice class that I want to discuss that I think some of the novice dads are going to really like. And then the whatever topic.
The whatever.
We need to add a ProSource topic in there because I'm sure, do you got anything you need to discuss on ProSource?
Not really. Shipping seems to be getting a little bit better.
Yeah,
it's just hit and miss right now.
The ships in the port starting to finally get let
it's
through.
Either that or they're heading back around to Florida where the ports are open, you know.
Paul, you're going to be making a comeback soon. That's awesome. Good to hear. I know we lost some entries to some of the big races that they had throughout the Midwest here.
Yeah. It was a busy weekend.
Man, when's this weather gonna just let up on us? It seems like it's 70 one weekend, and now this weekend it's supposed to be colder.
Well, you missed the one good weekend in Indy.
Yeah, sorry guys. I was back in Iowa, had some family things to attend to. Mickey's daughter had her birthday, and Mickey had a grandbaby, her first grandbaby.
Dang.
Mickey's a grandma.
Welcome.
I know. She said by default that makes me a grandpa. I said, oh man, I don't know about that. Yeah, Amy, it is my birthday. So,
Is it really?
yeah,
Well,
coming up
happy
the
birthday.
12th.
Oh, the
On
12th.
the 12th.
Okay, so it's coming
It'll
up.
be on Saturday, race day.
Yeah. Well,
So, if
yeah.
Tristan wants to make me any kind of special birthday cupcakes, I won't
Cupcakes.
argue with that.
I'm a yellow cake with chocolate icing kind of person. It just it's
Yeah,
plain and simple,
yeah.
but I mean just about any kind of my eats are
I,
plain and
I like
simple.
the cupcakes. I'm enjoying her. Did you have her cupcakes
I
that she
did. It
had?
was pretty stellar, so I was
Oh yeah. If you guys haven't tried any of her
highly impressed.
Tristan's baked goods, you are missing out. She's like, I guess she's going to school for it or wants to go to school for it and open her own place.
Everybody's got to eat, so it's
Hey,
good
watch it with
business.
the gray bearded stuff, Philip. It is. Hey, at least it's coming back in now. I do have some info for. I was gonna. I guess I could kind of talk about it a little bit right now. As y'all know, I had some important scans last week, and they came back. Mickey read them. I have my official doctor's appointment though tomorrow to figure out um, basically the results of the scans. But since Mickey's in that industry, she read the scans and read into them and what they mean. And from what she has uh, read into and found out is it's good news. We have tumors in my gut and they're shrinking.
Kick it in the butt, man.
They're kicking. So all my little prayer warriors out there saying prayers for us and everything. That's it's always good to hear and know that I got the support of all the turf burners. What do we call our crowd? The turf burnette turf.
Man, that's a good one.
Yeah, we
We'll have
need
to
to
come up
figure
with
out a
that.
name.
Maybe have a vote on it.
But yeah, the scans came back, and but I'll probably have to start chemo again pretty soon, so I might be on that train. But hey, at least it's working, and the Jammer Strong movement has been working. So
That is awesome.
yeah, it was pretty good news. When I came home, she said, "Do you want to read it together?" I said, "No, you read it. So when I get home, I'll just know the look on your face whether it's good news." And she had a big smile when I walked in the front door, so it was all good. Well, let's put 5 on the clock real quick. This is gonna be a quick burn down, guys. It is pretty. Can you see my breath? It's pretty cold in here. We didn't turn any of the heat on. It cost us quite a bit of money to turn the heat on in here. We're just doing a little few maintenance things on the track. So we'll do 5 minutes on the St. Patty's Day race. So I hope everybody is going to be in attendance for the St. Patty's Day race. And yes, we will come in way early and turn heat on in the building and get the building nice and warm for everybody early on in the morning. Um,
I could do a 6 o'clocker.
but we are anticipating good turnout. There are no big races going on anywhere else, I don't think, right now. I know next weekend Hoosier has their big points race on next weekend, so
There's a lot of them
hopefully
going next week.
the trophies. Hopefully you guys like those. I did some really cool. I'll have to show you the. I don't know if I got a picture of them or not, but I dropped off the files for the trophies to get made today. Um, we are going to offer top 3 plus TQs and some marshalling plaques as well this time again. Those seem to be a hit. Um, and we are offering mini B and mod buggy. Um, 21.5, the normal classes. We're going to do separate expert buggy as well. So all the classes that you have come to know for our trophy races, we're offering all those again. Man, I can't believe Wyatt's out there actually working.
I know. We're gonna have to take a we got it on video,
Yeah,
so
we got
actually not yet, but
yeah, we'll have it
you
on
get
video here
there.
in the next subject. You'll see Wyatt actually working for once out there. So yeah, the St. Patty's Day race. I believe the format is going to be 3 quals, rocket round, and A mains with bump ups. Normal format. We're not going to do anything crazy like triple A's or anything like that for this format. That seems to make the day run a little bit longer sometimes. Um,
Well, what about a pot of gold? Is
yeah,
that
I
is
know.
that man? We need to do something, Matt.
We need something. We need a little. You gonna dress up in a little, put a bunch of the green stuff on,
Yeah, I
and
don't
be
know
a little
about that.
leprechaun, a little turf burner mascot running around. I don't know. It's still in the air on tech whether or not we're gonna do the whole tech dedicated underneath the driver stand like we have done before.
It worked out
Um,
pretty good.
I talked to
So
Antonio a little bit, so I might talk to him and see. It just depends on his schedule and if he's going to make it here or not. I love having a dedicated tech guy for the whole day. That worked out pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess play it by ear if you feel like something's being pushed. You know,
And I don't know if we're going to dedicate or anything specific for St. Patty's Day, like maybe even something in the yeah, maybe Tristan and Amy can do some dedicated St. Patty's Day treats of some sort. I don't know. Uh,
some gold chocolate.
because when is St. Patty's Day? Isn't St. Patty's Day this the weekend?
It's Thursday, isn't it? It's on a
Is
Thursday. It's weird.
is it the 17th?
Yeah.
Usually it's the 17th, I think. If anybody in the chat knows what day it is, let me know. But yeah, so that's the trophies look really cool. If you guys want to see the information, it's on the flyer. The flyer got posted to our Facebook page. You can't miss the flyer. It's got the rainbow with a pot of gold on it, and that's sort of similar to what the trophies look like. Really cool trophies.
So I thought about doing something. We warm season's coming, so the winners of each class are going to get a Pro Source T-shirt. So throw that in there, a
Awesome.
little extra bonus.
Little apparel giveaway. 17th next Thursday, she said. Yep. So we were both right.
There'll be lots
17th
of
on
partying
Thursday.
next Thursday.
Lots of green beer going down.
Something about Thursday and partying just does not sound good.
No. With work the next day. Although
Yeah,
I ain't got to worry
no.
about that anymore. I'm retired.
Ah,
Uh so yeah, let's look at the next subject, the layout. You guys want to see the layout here? Let's see what was the last shot on here. Let's go to the layout and watch this kid working for once. Look at him out there. There he is. So this is the layout. I'll try to follow it around here real quick. So there's the loop right here in front of the driver's stand where the black tape and carpet is, same spot. And you come down the back stretch over the bridge roller into a, what is that, a 16-foot
16,
gap. So yes, the buggies will clear it. They've had them out there. Not sure about 21 fives. Will 21 fives?
21.5 has we had
Is it going to be
Jake's here late, and we were able to clear it.
clear it? You got to roll. You got to roll this roller right here just perfect. This one right here, you got to roll it probably pretty good with 21.5
You,
to
you do
clear
have a
that.
little bit of gap in between, so if you don't hit it quite perfect, you still have a little bit of get up and go time there.
So then we got the wall ride. You come off the wall ride and up
Look at
a
that kid.
little ramp, one of our takeoffs, and then down the ramp. That didn't change from last time. That same ramp.
Yeah, it stayed.
And then you immediately turn right and you hit a little kicker just on the other side of Wyatt. There you can see a little kicker, and then you take a left up a ramp, down the steps
And
into
you cannot clear the steps completely.
yeah, you can't jump. You can jump halfway down the steps across them, but even Wyatt's wheeler wasn't making it all the way jumping the steps.
No. Well, you think you got it home free when you first start running, and you find out real quick that you have to be pretty darn consistent there. Um, I think it's almost easier to 180 and go down the steps rather than hit it straight. It's weird.
Yeah. Then he's got a little kicker here. Now, some of this might change after they run on it Wednesday. We're not sure yet.
Yep.
We'll just see. Then you got a disc, and here's where the interesting part is, where we always like to do this. Eddie came up with this whole layout, by the way. Eddie
Maverick and Jake.
and
We
Maverick
stayed till 3 in the morning
on Saturday. They
on
stayed
Saturday.
and redid this layout. So you have the option. You can either hit the kicker, and it slows you down a little bit, and then you go up around the 180 down this straightaway right here, or you can take a hard left
The
right after this
rumble of death.
disc and hit all the rumble strips all the way with a couple plow discs on the exit as well. And it slows you down just enough to where it makes up the same amount of time either way. It's a pretty cool little option route. I haven't got to try it yet. I'm going to get my truck out probably Wednesday and try it. So then after you come around, it's just a 90-degree right here.
Full throttle.
Full throttle all the way around by the loop again and into the roller section. So
17-second laps is what we're looking like with a
it
few
seems like
test
we're
runs with
always right
Wyatt.
in that area.
I know, man. It's
No
just
matter what layout we put in, it's always the same
yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, if you're using up lanes and all the square footage of the building, I guess it always ends up the same lap times.
I noticed one thing. There's very little dead space on this layout. I guess I haven't really monitored the other layouts, so
Doesn't look like I have to move my camera angle very much. It pretty much
yeah,
gets
it's pretty
everything.
good actually.
Gets everything but this little sweeper.
Looks like the pie wedge is just
Yeah.
center line, but 5 lanes wide.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yes, Amy, that's why we didn't want to have our race next weekend was because Supercross and everything going on St. Patty's Day weekend, everything going on in Indy. We didn't want to tear into anybody else's personal time. I know Hoosier scheduled their race for that weekend, but we didn't want to have our race on the Supercross weekend and St. Patty's and everything going on in Indy. So, what's everybody think about the layout? You like the layout? There's 18 people in here, nobody chatting. I hope that's a good sign. Hope everybody likes the layout. I like the looks of it. I haven't drove it yet, but it looks like it's going to be real racy and fast.
Well, the bad thing is I didn't get with anybody on this. Me, Maverick, and Jake were the last ones here, and then we planned on being here all day Sunday. And as I'm packing up and closing things up in the hobby shop, I was like, you know what, we got to tear it up anyways. So let's just play around. And then it just kind of stuck and kind of surprised Chad with some pictures and Jamie, and I was like, well, if you guys want to change it, whatever. It's We didn't sink any rails down till today, so
Now, I mean, took some weight off of Chad's shoulders and weight off of my shoulders, I guess. I haven't been involved in too much of the last couple layouts, but
Chad
yeah,
was very surprised, I think.
yeah,
So I just didn't want to miss the nice day Sunday because we were in here all day. So
yeah. No, I like the looks of it. I like
it's flowy and it's fast. Didn't really shoot for anything. We were originally going to try to break up that back stretch where you turn in, and have a front stretch, the full straightaway.
sometimes layouts just there's areas that are dedicated for certain things and they have to
It
stay that
is.
way. I know Finish Line has like that same three obstacles on their backstretch
It
all the
is.
time. They're always with the same backstretch, and that's just it's they have to be dedicated to that. Carpet on the roller, yeah, we're gonna assess what carpet we have back there, but yeah, that was one thing me and Eddie talked about already. It just hasn't got around to it yet.
Phil, I wear size large T-shirt. Man, I couldn't even get in a large T-shirt. I'd rip out the pockets trying to get them over my elbows.
All right, so next on the list, novice, and I see no, it's not a novice money race. We're not having a novice money race.
Wow.
I just wanted to hit, and if you know novice dads, I know Josh is in here, Phil's in here. Not sure who else has a novice driver that's in the chat right now. Um, but it won't take effect for the trophy race, but it's going to take effect for all club racing because obviously we have to pay for trophies. But we're going to reduce the cost of novice class. Um, if you are a father and you're racing and you're paying a full price entry, the novice guys will be a half price entry.
Oh, wow.
It'll be a $10 novice fee instead of 20. I know like Steve Christian comes and he races and he'll spend $80 on entry fees just for him and his
Yeah.
kids, and but if you're a novice racer and you're an adult or even if that's your only first class and you're not signing up any other class if novice is an additional class for your family basically it's $10. If you're an adult and you're racing novice and that's the only class you're racing it's just going to be a $20 entry fee still. Trophy races still will be what the trophy race price is. I can't reduce the price any on those because we got to pay for the novice trophies and all that stuff. uh, those trophies aren't cheap when you start adding up 10
Yeah.
classes times 4 plaques per class.
Yeah.
That's 40 plaques that I'm having made. It gets a little pricey.
Nothing's cheap these days. We have to go there.
So hopefully you can novice dads will appreciate moms and dads will appreciate that we're taking that into consideration and it'll be a little easier on the wallet. Maybe you can spend some of that money at ProSource that you're saving with us. Not sure we need to spend the whole 5 minutes on that. If you guys want to keep talking about it, we can talk about it in the whatever section.
You said it,
Um,
Phil.
so, anything anybody wants to talk about?
I got something real quick actually. So we're talking to three different companies right now on a website for ProSource. So we're going to invest a lot more money on going forward and offer some online sales. Don't quite know the full details yet, but we're going to ramp it up a little bit and try to make up for some of these off days. Give Michelle something to do at home. Um,
Little online
little
stuff.
online stuff. I think I'm going to get into the A scale stuff pretty heavy. Um, I just and the drag racing stuff. So we're getting ready to ramp up.
Yeah, that seems to be big, growing big. I'm not sure if they do a lot of it around here. I heard Columbus has the guys,
Yeah,
but then again,
there's groups here and
yeah,
there, and I also thought about just putting together a small enclosed trailer, very small, and maybe showing up to some of these meets. You know,
drag racing
yeah,
stuff.
why
Yeah.
not?
Well, I originally when we looked into doing, we were thinking about finding a spot on the property here at the fairgrounds to do some drag race stuff. And I talked to a couple drag race guys that are big into it, and they said, yeah, there's a big following down in Columbus where they have a meet once a month. And I said, well, how big's big? And they said, oh, there's at least 10 to 15 guys. So I said, well, I need more than that to make a
Yeah,
commitment to
definitely.
do it.
Well, I did scope out the blacktop on the property here actually Saturday, and there's a section right out in the middle that's actually pretty flat and plenty of room, like more than enough room. There's power outlets on the poles, so it's very possible one day.
One day.
Yeah, but definitely the A scale stuff. Even though if the drag racing stuff, I'm gonna bring in a lot more Trinity products for the drag racing side, and whatever else I can. So, like I said, I really need to kick in high gear and expand a little bit. So, just kind of help with things and making sure that we stick around.
It's been going pretty good so far.
Yeah. Hey, it's supporting itself, and it's not taking any external funds. So that's what it's all about. So you're not going to get rich doing this. I think everybody knows that. So
Yeah.
it's just a project more than anything.
That's why I'm just satisfied with I don't stress about entries and how many entries we get and all that. I'm pretty satisfied with what's been going on.
Yeah.
We're making enough money to pay the bills and to add a little bit of features once a month and different things to the track, TVs and whatnot, and you know it. I didn't want it to be a stressful venture,
Yeah.
and it seems to be at the point now where it's running pretty smoothly.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, people don't realize I'm in the big truck world on my 9 to 5 job, and I have a huge commitment and responsibility there. We do all kinds of different work on big rigs and semis and dump trucks and cranes and everything. And that's definitely my my bread. You know, brings a lot of money, and it's very busy right now. So
Phil says NDRC Outlaws, I'm taking that's a drag racing series, I bet, are the
NDRC.
closest to us in Indy. Tennessee is huge on it. Let's move. Phil, I just don't see I don't see the desire. I mean, the drag racing world is cool and all, but like for RC, like to spend a whole day at the track and then you go up for 3 seconds of punch and go down the track and then you gotta wait for another hour or two to get back up and run. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know if I would enjoy it as a racer.
I keep hearing these stories of these big payout races, and I know there's been some down in Whiteland. I think there's a group in Whiteland. Some of you know of Ronnie Dyson. I've seen him from NDRC, and I've kind of known
What are
him
the
for
entry fees? Like $100 entry fees?
I think it's just kind of all over the place. It depends on what the buy-in is. Since some of these guys are taking some pretty serious cash home, so it's I know
Well,
down in Florida is huge.
here's the thing with cash racing.
Security.
Nah, cash racing, when you have it in an off-road race, when you have it in a drag race, there's not a lot of fighting that goes on because you're racing one guy down a strip for 3 seconds. Now you add that much cash to an off-road race, and you would have fights galore on the driver's stand, I believe,
Yeah, yeah.
because you're racing against way more competitors and way more opportunities to take each other out and get in wrecks with each other. Uh, it's the tuning in between runs. So you think that's where the fun lies? Frankie's at home. I left Frankie at home. It's too cold out for Frankie right now.
Well, I mean, Josh is on it. Really, it's all about working on your stuff and finding that extra edge. And um, some of those chassis and parts and upgrades and stuff like that I've seen for them cars are crazy.
Yeah.
It's getting,
Well, technology is finally catching up with the drag
man,
racing scene. It looks like to me like it was starting out just low season slashes and stuff, and now it's like full
yeah,
dedicated, full on drag carbon chassis. And Josh wants to know if you have any 10 AUG wire.
10 AUG wire. I don't have 10 AUG wire. I could probably get it by the weekend.
I hope that answers your question, Josh.
And who knows what the way everything's going to go with this Russian Ukraine deal. I mean, it doesn't seem like it would. I heard one guy say it's not going to affect us at all. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Look at the gas prices. I mean, it's I mean, we know a little bit why the gas prices are up, but then you add that on to the top of it, and now we're looking at $4.25 for unleaded, which is,
Yeah, shipping costs, I imagine, are going to start going through the roof.
yeah, everything's going to go up. So no question about it.
Amy says she wants a picture of Max. She hasn't seen him in forever.
Yeah, I was thinking about that Saturday. I was like, man, she hasn't been here, and I'm telling you, when Shane and the rest of them walk in, he perks up and
Well, yeah, because she
he
always has
knows the
treats.
sound. Yeah,
She
he
always has
knows.
treats for the dogs.
But Max has got some issues right
I'm
now
sure
that I
James
gotta.
James didn't miss Max on Saturday.
No, I don't think so.
Uh, so Max
Poor
took
guy.
a horse-like dump at the other end of the track,
So
and
embarrassed.
somebody stepped in it.
Twice with both shoes.
James from Indy RC stepped in it and almost fell down in it. I heard.
He laughed about it. I told him I'd buy him a new pair of shoes.
Well, I'm just glad he didn't track it all over the place, did he?
No, it was down at the far end, and he's never done that, which is kind of weird. Maybe I get him to turn right and go into the bathroom and finish it off.
He could probably step over the stalls.
Yeah, I don't think there's no squatting needed there. So
Anything else you guys want to talk about? We're coming up on about 40 minutes on this stream, so we're gonna probably end it. You got anything else you want to add?
I don't. You said it was going to be short and sweet.
Short and sweet, guys. Yeah, it's a little cold in here.
Yeah, when I stop moving, I can get a little shivery.
So we have I'll give you guys one more look at the layout here. Just
Guys,
got a
it's
little
pretty sick. I mean, me and Maverick stayed in here running laps. We're mainly because we're testing that option route. Um, if you don't like the kicker, yeah, I mean, you just have options. It's a good passing point. It flows really darn good. Two-wheel buggy, which is definitely my favorite class. It's pedal to metal. Um, but like I said, the steps is the challenge. I thought it was going to be easy being straight, and it actually got harder.
well, you're getting a little more speed into it now.
But you can
So
pretty precisely judge. Once you get a couple laps in, um, you figure out real quick what your vehicle likes and dislikes. So
awesome. Well, that's gonna do it for us, guys. Wednesday, come out Wednesday to run on this brand new layout. Uh, we will. We can't guarantee you that there won't be some tweaks made here or there, depending on how Wednesday goes and the input we get. Um, but it seems like it's going to be a good one, guys. So thank you for tuning in. Until Wednesday, guys. See you next time.
See you guys.